Hi, 6th and 7th grade students. This is your final step for your first project, Project 1, Lines and Forms. So hopefully, if you haven't yet, check out the Analogous color page in this week's folder. On this page, there are two pictures showing a color wheel and defining what analogous colors are. There's also a fun little video that talks about different colored schemes, and analogous colors are in that video, so please watch that too. So analogous colors are colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. So if I was looking at green and then looking at the neighboring colors that are surrounding green, so kind of a greenish blue and a light greenish yellow. This three right here would be a set of analogous colors. Now, I'm going to allow you to stretch your neighboring colors. So if you were looking at green and you wanted to use blue as well as yellow, that could be your three colors that you choose to use. So looking at other ones, if you wanted to use red, going from purple all the way to orange, those three colors could work as well. So cool colors, purple, green, and blue are a set of analogous colors, and then the warm colors, red, orange, yellow, are a set of analogous colors. So what you're going to use is colored pencils. You're going to need your artwork, and you're going to need colored pencils. And some of you have different shades of colored pencils, like different shades of red or different shades of orange, different shades of yellows, things like that. If you don't, if you just have the basic colored pencil set, then I know you have a green, a blue, a yellow, so you would stretch out your analogous colors for this and use those three. So they have to be next to each other on the color wheel. So watching that video and then really studying those images that I put up on that page. One of them is all the combinations that you can choose from of the analogous colors. So here's an example. It's a little messy. My daughter and son got to this example, so there was a little bit of a smear with the marker. But here is an example of analogous colors. So I worked with green, orange, and yellow. I'm double checking. Green, orange, yellow. So this area I worked with different shades and added that to this hand. So this is what you're ultimately going to be doing. So for my demonstration, I'm going to stick with, so here's a classic red, and then here's a little bit of a red, orange, orange, and then kind of a yellowish orange here. So I'm going to stick with those colors to shade in my hand. When you color each individual line, I'm going to leave that up to you and your freedom. You could create sort of a pattern. With this one, I was just pretty random. I colored as I felt. I alternated my colors throughout the whole thing. And I'm going to leave that up to you as well. So final step today, making sure you have your three analogous colors, your set of analogous colors, and you're going to color in just your hand. So again, you can create sort of a pattern. You could do kind of like starting from the lightest and working your way to the darkest and just alternating between that. I would, one thing, alternate each color. So I'm not going to do this one right next to it. I would make sure every line is different that are next to each other. And making sure you're staying in the lines and nice and solid. So this step might take you into next week. So I'd like you to work up until 2:45. If you don't finish your hand, then we will finish it next week, and I will show you how to submit your artwork onto your Schoology page. You can go ahead and get started.